Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Pop's Old Boats. Thank you for joining. I'm inside the shop over here at the sailing school today, and I'm just getting the morning started. Haven't made a video in a little bit. Been quite busy, but I noticed in my comments where I was giving the McGregor away that someone said they were wanting to start their own sailing school. And if you see this, what I want you to do is tell me where you're at. And I have something for you. So what we're going to do is I've been here working on a few boats. Now what we use over here at Lake Norman Community Sailing School are Flying Scots. So I've been in here working on a few of these. In some of the videos you'll see some of the stuff that I'm doing. And it's basically just fiberglass repair and general maintenance. You know, these cam cleats, they get the springs jump off of them once in a while, so you get a little work done on those. And then you've got a few other things. This trunk right here was delaminating, so I ground out all the bad material, and I've been building it back up and sanding it down. And then I'll put a little bit of gel coat on that to protect it for the future so that it'll last a little longer. There's a little bit of separation right there. So what I'm going to have to do is get inside of this. I'm going to have to inject some resin into that and clamp it back down. So that'll take a little excavation and some work. So this girl will be out of the water for a minute. So this one, although it's filthy, is about ready to go back into the water. I may touch up this repair because if you'll notice, this repair was not feathered in. It was just slap on. That's not got any UV protection. It's not really a good repair. I'll repair that and clean this vessel up. I'll check it to make sure all the cam cleats are good, everything. And since we don't use these, we're grinding these off and rounding them over so this doesn't get hung on your jib sheet. Then you have things like this. What happened is the wood that this screws into under the fiberglass, you know, what, 40, 50 years ago when it was built, this has rotted away, so it let this tear up. So I'll just straighten this piece of stainless out, and I will crawl up and under the bench and repair this wood under here. Soak it in some resin so that it does not rot as fast, and then maybe it'll last the rest of my life, because here I am getting ready to be 54. This is the one that I was doing the fiberglass repair on. And it had a big soft spot right here that everybody was about to go through. So we did that, and if you'll notice, I didn't do a finish coat to the gel coat. I left it somewhat rough textured, and I actually experimented right here, and I want you to look at this. I got a wrinkle finish out of this, and I'll tell you guys in another video how I figured out to do that wrinkle finish. I may actually sand that down a little bit, but it accomplished something I didn't think it would. But when I found out how to do that wrinkle finish, it was kind of funny. It's very, very easy to do. But we've got this one. We put it back in the water after doing the repair, and it was 15, maybe 20 gust whenever that popped up over there. So I've got that one back out. I'll get that fixed. That'll take about a week to actually get that done. Hopefully I can get it back in the water before this Saturday. It shouldn't take long because all that's epoxy that'll be done under. So nothing has to be done to the surface. Nothing I'm doing will require any gel coat. The hard part will be excavating that rotten wood out from in there. And then every morning I walk down to the dock and make sure none of our vessels are about to sink. Make sure they're tied up properly if anybody's tied them up too close together, banging around. I mean, I'm always going to have work to do here. So we'll be doing a lot of epoxy work here instead of the fiberglass resin like I do at my house. So we've got plenty of things to keep us busy here. So I'm going to keep fiberglass videos coming to you guys. Now, if any of you know this vessel right here by name, it's a Kirby, and it's set up for racing. If you're interested in this boat, its price is $4,500, and it's negotiable, and it is ready to go racing. We're selling it to raise money for the sailing school. And this old dirty boat right here is one that was told not to be taken as a donation, but somebody pitched a fit until it was a donation. And I don't think it has a single sail to it. Needs a lot of love. It's a project boat that's going to wind up in the landfill. So what I do is I come down, I take a look at how we're tied up, make sure nothing's banging together, nothing's damaging anything any further. I look for anything that needs to be hauled out for repair. Anything that's a quick repair we can do and get it back in the water, I'm all for. That way it keeps our customers' boats to sail. Because not only are we a sailing school, we're a membership. So you can get a family membership here at Lake Norman Community Sailing. You can come down, and once you've checked out and proven that you're a safe sailor and that your skipper check out, you know, you got to be able to rig the vessel and de-rig it and bring it back into these docks. There are no motors on them. You got to be able to sail back up to the dock, and once you're checked out, then you're qualified to call yourself skipper. You can come to our Saturday social sales and take a crew member out with you that's a member of the club and go sailing. This is our ASA boat. Now it's 9 in the morning, so nobody's here yet. But if you can tell, the wind, it's a nice breezy day. I actually would love to be on the lake right now, but I'm going to go in the shop and I'm going to fire up some grinders and put on some respirators. Didn't bring the tripod today, so I can't do any videoing of me doing the work, but I'll start bringing the tripod on the days that I come up here to do boat repairs and putting it on YouTube for you guys. I know some of you like to watch it, but this is our little cove over here at Blythe Landing, where we run the sailing school at, that I'm happy to be part of now. Let's look inside here again. Okay, no, I don't see any sails up in here, but you notice it's got a little water in the bilge. It needs to be pumped out. Everything on this is just fiberglass. There's not any rot that I can see from here. Now, if you can come and pick it up and haul it away, I can let you have this one. It'd be first come, first serve though. It's a 23? I think it's a 23. And it's got the dagger board fixed keel. So if you want a project boat, it's free. Come and get it.